We're live!
No, not my ding dong.
Oh my gosh, you have to make his joke.
I do, because he's not here. It makes me sad.
Yeah, well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Three Nerd Podcast with two nerds this week because we're missing a nerd. We're down one. Pour your drinks out for an R who's got a math test.
Yeah, pour them out. If there's something in here, I'm going to be upset. Oh, no, there's stuff in there. Shit. It's like a month old.
Congratulations.
That was my opening performance.
Congratulations.
Okay, here we are.
Here we are.
We're on the Three Nerds Podcast. I am Lazrpo, and you are the ArticJay.
I am the ArticJay, or as people like to make fun of me, Arctic. That has become
your username spelled wrong.
Oh, that's become a running joke between Sammy and Kara. Anytime I'm in voice chat with them, is they'll constantly call me Arctic because they know it annoys me.
Have people at work giving you flack for it because of your old profile picture too.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Like, you misspelled that. Does Arctic even know that Arctic is spelled incorrectly?
Thank you all.
We're so glad we could be of service. I'm not one who actually does it. Like everyone else seems to do it.
Yeah, well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These people can just be salad fingers and stick their salad asses up their fingers.
They're salad asses.
Just because I say it doesn't mean it has to make sense, okay?
I have no idea what they even that's
that's
even supposed to mean.
Exactly. So I'm not sure where to start today other than, do you want to talk about the whole fact of what's his name? Was it Sean Spice?
Well, first off, I would like to notify, or at least note, that I am in a different location again. Like, this keeps happening. This keeps changing. And the reason for that is because my aunt is in town, and what is normally my office is right now a guest bedroom. So right now I'm in my room, and I'm using my futon as a sofa, which is the first time it's been used as a sofa in 8 months. So there's the story, and I'm sticking to it. What other things can I point out in this room other than I have pea-colored walls with a red futon?
Well, is this the story all about how your life got twisted upside down? You'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. Tell us.
Well, if twisting upside down is like moving 3 feet to the left, then yes. Like, I'm just slightly down the hall, so that's a pretty short distance for upside down. People go in their car and twist around daily. Now my dog's whining at the door. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Quality.
Cool.
Do we have a replacement for R's fact of the day?
Oh, a fact of the day? I can give you a fact of the day. Vidus, who's in the chat, released his DLC today. There we go. That's a fact.
Yay, that's awesome fact.
Yeah, there's a Time War 5 DLC. It's available on Steam.
That makes me angry that you got to play it before I did. It makes me angry that you got to play it before I did. And that you posted a video about it before I could. Vidus will understand that.
Vidus will. It'll be the only one.
Man.
Hold on. I'm going to say something, and this is going to be all the information I can give because I can't elaborate on it, but it's still kind of cool. But due to signing an NDA, I can't elaborate any further. I got to do a survey/interview with YouTube yesterday and made $75 off of it. I just can't talk about any contents of the call.
At least until you get too upset.
I get a kick out of that. Just the whole look. I could say this. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can also mention this. That I'm sure you used Hangouts. There we go.
Yeah. It was good.
Twas a good meme. Ouch. Twas a good meme. I have a sword. It's a good meme. It's actually more of like a dagger. Anyway, what do we have to talk about today?
Well, I know one thing I wanted to talk about was definitely going to be Sean Spicer hiding in the bushes from the press. Oh, come on. That is too funny. That is too funny to not talk about.
I'm not a big fan of the paparazzi, so I can understand why he is hiding.
But he's the press secretary who's supposed to talk about press. Talk to the press and hid from the press.
Well, he's probably sick and tired of being called a Nazi all the time.
Oh. Well then.
I mean, geez, can you imagine if you walked around and talked about the stuff that you believe, and every time you turn around, there's someone in your face either yelling at you, punching you?
I don't think he's been punched.
May as well have been. If you ask SJWs, this was assault. He was verbally assaulted and attacked by the patriarchy or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
It was when all that trying to think how to explain it all.
Something you probably should have thought about before we started the podcast.
Well,
Jay, even I'm more prepared with this stuff than that.
Thank you.
That's saying something, because
what happened is this was around the time when a lot of the when was that? Hiding in the bushes. Sean Spicer hiding in the bushes. Oh, of course, everybody's making fun of it. They're still making fun of it. This happened 5 days ago. This was after Trump had fired the FBI director because Spicer didn't want to talk to anyone about it, so he was hiding in the bushes after giving a TV interview to avoid having to answer more questions and deal with more stuff from that discussion.
So he just hid.
Rather than have to come up with more BS or try and come up with something else to spew, he got caught hiding in the bushes by the press and have been made fun of. Though the White House did correct them and say that he wasn't hiding in the bushes, he was hiding among the bushes.
Oh, that's so different. Well, to be entirely honest, I mean, if you're in that kind of situation where you're basically having to speak all the time, a break is needed, and I guess after one time, he really needed a break. Just what he should have probably done, just be the courteous kind, and take one of those little signs where it has the clock on it and says sorry, we'll be back at something another, and just put that in front of the bush, and then just hide and keep your eyes over it.
Yeah, well, now people are making so much fun of it. They're actually putting cardboard cutouts of him in bushes and stuff, like in Canada and in the U.S. and stuff.
If this was about a decade ago, hiding in a bush would mean it's entirely something different. Decade and a half, actually. It's been. Bush. But no, that's silly.
That is. That's what makes me just laugh so hard about it. It was just how obnoxious the whole thing is.
He looks like Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys if he didn't take a bunch of drugs. Anyway.
Okay then. Whoa, Jay, I'm so jelly. Hashtag so jelly. No one asked us, dude. He shouldn't come at me. I've got more oppression points than him. I'll win him. I'll fight him.
Oh yeah,
I got negative 480.
Yeah, that's something to talk about. The oppression. There's an oppression quiz going around, and you got it from your weird pony Discord, right?
No, I got that one from the Bearing Discord.
You got that from the Bearing Discord?
Yes, they sent it to me to find out what I would score after they found out I was trans.
Oh, by the way, Bearing has a Discord.
Yeah, Bearing has a Discord, and we're both parts of it. It's great. It's magical.
But with that, the oppression, you may actually win the oppression Olympics with that one. Jeez.
Look, it scored a negative 480 for extremely oppressed.
And I only got a negative 200. It's mostly because I'm depressed.
Oh.
So, Vitas said not to ask an SJW anything, but by definition, with a negative 480 score, does that not make you an SJW?
Oh no, then we can't ask me questions. Help! I can't answer questions anymore. I can't do a Q&A.
You can't even answer that question. That's how bad it is.
I'm gonna pay now.
Okay.
Oh, can we welcome Allie to the podcast?
Yeah, you guys. We've got a tiny little Allie at the podcast.
She gave the most disgusted face.
You want to be the cashier?
I have no idea what she said,
There
but it
you
was
go,
adorable.
Allie.
Bye, Allie.
But yeah, it's what is that website?
Check your privilege. I think it's checkyourprivilege.com, maybe?
Checkmyprivilege.com.
My privilege. Checkmyprivilege.com. See
Here.
what you score. Vitas says, I'm too tired to try and figure out what you're talking about. I just had a complete dyslexia moment.
Hey, Vitas, we're going to need you to do us a favor.
Yeah, take the quiz.
I'm going to go ahead and post this quiz in chat. I'm going to need you to go ahead and click on that quiz, answer it as truthfully as possible, and report back with your score so I know how much of a misogynist you are.
How much of a misogynist? That's not quite what it's trying to figure out. Misogyny just so happens to be a key point in not being an SJW. Just a white, straight, cis male.
But is he straight? Is he cis? Is he really male?
I don't know. Let's ship it out and find out.
One moment. Oh, he's going to go ahead and go do this. That though it's such an amusing quiz. They've also got a bill calculator where you're supposed to split the bill by each member's privilege score to help reduce inequality. So if you have multiple roommates, they take the quiz, it'll sort their scores, and it will figure out how much of the bills each person should pay based on their privilege scores.
Oh, that is rich.
I need to make sure to do that. Like with an Allie, please stop.
Are you going to do that so that we can find out how much Allie needs to contribute to the household?
Yes, that's what I need to do, is figure out how much Allie needs to contribute to the household. I mean, she is more privileged than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put Europe shit.
I'll put Europe shit.
Poor European person.
Yeah, at least you're not part of the United Kingdom.
Oh.
So is this where I have my vegan gains like motion here?
Yeah, you're supposed to just like freak
Are you
out
having
on us
fun,
like vegan
Mom?
gain style. You're supposed to have fun, like, you know, just go crazy vegan gain style. Just get all angry. Keep that sword away from me. I have a tendency of cutting myself.
Hey, can you teach my lawn?
Oh, now that requires making your lawn emo. There is a pizza joint though that you could probably go pick some pizza up from.
Are you not? I apologize. I guess. R, we need you. Make this less awkward.
R, make this less awkward.
Make this less awkward. Shout something about your ding dong. Ding dong. Careful now, you might give your throat a rash with that.
Your privilege level is privilege with a score of 95. You
You misogynist.
You're a misogynist.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think.
Oh, fuck.
We do have more topics to talk about. I mean, I have a few topics. Woo! Check that out. I mean, we can talk about that genderqueer band.
Oh my gosh, definitely do it.
Okay, so everyone out there, this may contain stuff that you might find offensive. Your discretion advised, because I may not be pronoun specific with this.
Trigger warning has been delivered, everybody. You have gotten your trigger warnings.
Exactly. Any triggers from here on out are self-inflicted now because of that statement. There is a genderqueer band named Power Bottom who has managed to really shake up their entire fan base. Also, Vita says you and your woman problems. Or you women with your problems. But Power Bottom is a duo, a genderqueer band that basically preached all this stuff along the lines of, you know, don't judge people for their looks and everyone is equal, and saying all this kind of stuff that's generally very ultra liberal, I guess. They recently released their new album, and I think that it was during their record release party. There was something that happened that normally doesn't happen with bands who preach equality and like sexual awareness and like don't do bad things to people. Don't apparently they are one of those bands that practice not what they preach, because there is an alleged sexual assault directed at the lead singer of the band. And according to the source, i.e. a girl who I don't remember if they named or if she's been name dropped or not, so I'll leave the name somewhat ambiguous. she made the note that the lead singer, named, I believe, Ben Hopkins, forced sexual acts on her twice and refused to wear a condom. And in response to all this, Power Bottom basically said, "These are kind of shocking allegations," and then nothing else.
Maybe they were just too shocked by the allegations to be able to defend themselves.
It must have been. I mean, it's quite an allegation to say that, to call someone a rapist. But in response to the actual allegations, so far, all the bands that were supporting them on the tour that they were going on dropped. All of the distribution rights of the album have been revoked, including streaming services. So you can't even listen to it on Apple Music or Spotify, Google Play, any of that. Their management dropped them. Their record company dropped them. And they've had to cancel their tour. And just essentially, they've had the worst week ever, if you ask me. And this is all based on allegation.
Yeah. Yeah. Just allegations being enough to sink someone that hard. I mean, I don't even think Michael Jackson got dropped that hard by allegations.
I mean, the crazy thing is that all of this happened with allegation. What if it just so happens to not be right? Like, what if she's making stuff up, trying to bury this band, and she succeeded to a point that's near, it's almost legal action. Like, because this, like, it's one thing to be dropped because you're not necessarily needed anymore. It's another thing to be dropped because, well, sexual assault allegations just popped up out of nowhere. So just saying, anyone who bought their second album, which released like a few days ago, I think it was the 12th, hold on to your copies. Because they are certainly rare now.
Oh, yeah. Go on eBay.
Yeah, go on eBuoy.
We'll go on eBay. Go on eBay. You can go ahead and buy that right there. Go ahead and get that there. Album.
Be sure to log into your Yahoo Actions account.
It's a funny meme.
I'm sorry, I'm having difficulty talking right now.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Fuck you.
Hey, it's the first one.
I don't care. You're being mean.
I am being mean. It's okay. You'll understand me a few hours from now. I won't address the elephant in the room.
Oh gosh, my hair. Ah.
I won't address the elephant in the room. I will just slightly nudge it until it finds something to do.
There we go. My hair's not as noticeably bad.
Maybe I'll just slightly nudge the elephant until it has something to do, and we can acknowledge it from there. There. Now I look like Ryan Cabrera.
You're just sitting there, just
At least eBay support PayPal payments. So you can pay your pals. In sexual assault.
Basically. Oh.
In sexual assault. I
don't even know how to respond to that. Why does your hair look like you just like got never mind.
I messed it up because you said your hair was a mess. Now you should feel a little better.
My hair's fixed, okay? Ish.
I didn't know it reproduced.
I can't anymore. Anyway.
Is this the part where I throw the TV tray down and just, the TV table down and just like walk away?
Okay, so we've covered check. Oh, power bottom. Which that's still wow. Which also on top of that, I found out completely old news.
Please don't talk about power bottoms and being on top of anything. This is some magic here.
No, I found out like the same day that Jay Vaughn's no longer a member of Blood on the Dance Floor.
Good. Is the band disbanded yet?
They technically disbanded, and then Dobby got a new member and is going to continue the project.
Oh, that's stupid.
So Jay Vaughn's now doing stuff on his own, which I prefer Jay over Dobby anyways, because Jay is sexier.
Well, they should just drop the project entirely and, I don't know, sell all their equipment and refuse to sing ever again.
Hey, I like Jay.
Possibly not even exists anymore.
I like Jay. There's nothing wrong with him. He's never done anything wrong. I'm not going to defend the other person.
You're acting like this one person was the most vocal part of the band. When that is not the case. I wonder if you run Blood on the Dance Floor through Face app, what happens?
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, you've been having more fun with that app than I ever thought I would.
Oh, I am having a ball with it. It's funny to see our entire management team with swapped genders.
Oh, there's something you don't hear every day.
It's funny.
Javon Monroe.
I like Javon Monroe.
There he is, naked, sucking a lollipop with a mask in front of his crotch.
Oh, please show me.
Why? That's just eye torture. Anyway.
So dismissive and mean. Wait, what's so wrong with eBay? What's so good with eBay?
I am first of all, I am looking at it and I find it not good. Why should I not have an opinion? This is the equivalent of literally just not. You shouldn't have an opinion because you're not able to make comments like that. You don't like them.
You are more than capable and willing to have. You are more than capable of having an opinion. Your opinion is completely valid when it comes to you. It just may not be the same opinion or valid to other individuals.
Yeah, well, my opinion is valid and yours is wrong. Anyway.
Says the Weezer fan.
Says the Shadows fan.
Like the one bit of salt we have, we can throw at each other.
Like I was almost laughing whenever you were showing those two videos and commenting on how different his vocals sound. I thought Roger was gonna scream.
I was trying to find the one.
He was listening all wide-eyed.
Oh, mind you, that was terrible time, terrible era anyways. That was early Shadows.
There's the picture for you of Jay naked with a lollipop and a mask on his crotch, which I think actually it's a bunny, but it reminds me a lot of like something Mice from Mars. Oh, Biker Mice from Mars, the old TV show. Anyone here a fan of that? Didn't think so. Vita says, you fucking snowflakes with your innocent opinions.
You said a bad blade.
Now our comment section's demonetized. Will we ever make money off of our comment section?
Yeah, screw it.
We're good.
I'm not too worried about it.
No reason for you to dog about it.
Oh, why is that in my sock? I'm not giving context. I'm not giving context. There's no context allowed there. I'm just going to say that much and let it go. What the fuck is that dog?
What is the dog? It's KK Slider from Animal Crossing.
Okay.
No, KK.
It'd be awkward if this was the first podcast that our one manager and her wife saw.
Well, time to cut it.
Well, they've asked for she's asked for the name. It's not like she doesn't know what we look like. There's a very good chance like we'll come into work and it's like, so what was going on? Or what did you do with FaceApp? Uh-oh.
Look, I actually think Jen's is the funniest. You know Jen from work?
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about too.
And Scott's. Our friend Scott.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. FaceApp is just
Nick. Yeah. I mean, Nick just straight up turns into a girl.
Why does it? And mine does like next to nothing. I still need to do it without makeup on and see what it looks like.
Yeah, let it throw the makeup on for you. Or just take the male one and throw it on your Facebook. Because it gives you like the weirdest forehead.
It does.
Oh, I also found out an exploit you can do with it because it tracks your face and the parts of your face and not anything else. So let's just say you make a stupid face. Specifically, have it load up here. You like pooch your lips out really hard.
Yeah.
So well, look what it does to the smile. Or you have the other smile where it's just even worse. Look at that smile.
Oh my
It
god.
makes it fun to just like throw random faces into it. And so I started doing even more of them.
I'm dying.
If you extend your jaw down and you suck in with your mouth so your cheeks are wider, you get this guy.
That is just creepy.
His teeth are as long as my eyes. But no, let's just say I'm getting much more mileage from this app than you are.
I'm using it for one purpose and one purpose alone.
You're not using it for enough purposes. Look at my face. Look at my face on there.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Look at my face.
You look almost like sunbuns.
I'm sorry, Sunbuns.
She ever manages to tune into this?
She's gonna hate you. She's gonna hate you really hard.
Hate me, baby, one more time.
Oh, do we want to talk about Fall Out Boy's new song?
Oh, we sure as heck can.
Because that's what really popped it up for me was that they said, "Oops, I did it again."
Over and over.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? I heard that and I'm like, oh, are we making fun of? No, we're not. What is this song?
Like, first the name drop of a Britney Spears song was weird enough, but also add to it the screaming chipmunk sound. Like, did you enjoy the screaming chipmunk part of it?
I didn't really enjoy any of it. Let's just be frank there.
Yeah, get it filthy.
It kind of felt like like 3 of the 5 Shinedown CDs.
That's mean. You really do not like those Fall Out Boys or those Shinedown songs.
No, I don't.
Not that bad. Well, okay, so the opening single of the latest one is really bad.
Oh, it's terrible. Holy cow.
Remember to cultivate and plant your seeds, everybody. But the vocal, like, I find it funny with the Fall Out Boy ones. In fact, I'm skimming through the actual like album track right now. And
yeah,
it's just as bad. Alvin the Chipmunk vocals, really bad fake synth sounds. Really bad bass. Like all the bassy instruments are just really overblown. Yeah, this isn't good. So if you guys want to check out Young and Menace by Fall Out Boy, you guys are gonna be very disappointed.
Just go listen to the Pink Guy album. You'll be more impressed.
Or listen to the live version of it. You know, listen to the live version of the Fall Out Boy.
Paramore's new CD though is pretty damn fucking good. Have you heard any?
There are more of them. No, I haven't heard any of the Paramore songs.
Oh, it's got some really good ones. I would strongly suggest Paramore's new album to anyone.
Would you suggest 3 of them? Because then you'd be suggesting a pair or more of them.
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
So
this is completely unjustified.
Do you know the big discerning thing about Paramore?
What?
They've had some bassists. You know how many they've had? About a Paramore. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm lying when I say that. We need more than silence.
I'm used to being the one who throws the bad jokes. You are throwing some strong bad humor today.
I've been practicing.
Jay, don't you dare suggest Paramore to me. The old Paramore was the best. I don't like this pop stuff. Thank you very much. Oh, if you don't like pop stuff, sweetie, you better go off and just. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You can calm down. I have to throw that out there since freaking Bedis already thinks there's something going on.
Sweetie, honey, just slurp up some of that Vaseline. Just.
Oh my gosh, stop it. But no,
Power bottom.
I actually been listening to a lot of newer artists here late. Well, not really newer, I guess. Just been listening to a wider range of artists here lately. Like, why?
What?
But like,
am I exploiting? Am I exploiting your current feelings right now by doing silly random stuff that makes people laugh?
You're an ass. But
We're on World 3, Barrio.
I've been listening to some more artists here of recent, and some older ones that I've listened to before, but listening to some newer stuff of theirs. So I don't know. I've been into a really weird music binge because I've been listening to stuff like Eva Under Fire,
Charlie XCX.
No,
Well, you need to listen to some Charlie XCX.
I'm trying to remember who else I've been listening to here of late. It's been a very weird mix of like pop, metal, and other stuff like that.
You need to listen to some more. You need to listen to some more. First of all, I need to listen to more Shinedown. If you said you'd listen to the full album,
I know,
and you haven't yet. So I put myself through that pressure, and I don't even like the band.
I know. I need to.
So outrageous.
I know. Oh,
Sorry.
I see some salt right there. I see some salt, and I'm getting ready to fire back with some more, buddy. I'm getting ready to fire back with some more. Don't you dare throw that level of salt at me. I like metal. I like metal, baby. You and your woman, long polished nails, just can't handle it. So you stick to basic pop band, baby. Oh yeah, you like metal? You like metal, bitch? I listen to OTEP. Go. No. I listen to freaking OTEP, Lordy, Nightwish. Stop it. You can freaking no. Just no. Don't even go.
Trashy metal.
Fuck you.
Do you listen to Red Fang? They aren't even metal. They're kind of heavy rock. Do you listen to Maximum the Hormone?
Ooh.
Maximum the Hormone. I've brought them up.
I've heard of them, but I may have heard stuff by them, but as of off the top of my head, I can't think of any.
Have you watched Death Note?
Yeah.
They do the intro music.
Okay, good. Then they're good.
I keep telling you to listen to them. Do you even know Slipknot, bro?
Not a Taiwan. I've never intentionally listened to a Slipknot song.
Really?
Yes, I've never intentionally listened to a Slipknot song.
Slipknot's solid. I'm gonna listen to some.
It's
got my Spotify loaded up, so now I'm just gonna listen to some Maximum the Hormone.
Feel some salt getting flung around just because of me and my music listening.
Because it's an easy target with you. It is. It just really is. Your opinion on female singers did for me. So.
Wait, my opinion on female singers?
Yeah, you don't like most female singers because they're whiny. In fact, at one point you said the only person that you even can name off was Amy Lee from Evanescence.
I've gotten to listening to a bit more here and there, but for the most part, I still stand by the fact that most female singers that I've listened to have more whiny voices, depending on the genre and the stuff. It kind of is hit and miss depending on the genre. I am a huge fan of female metal singers.
Yeah, like Fry Reef.
I was gonna say like Tarj Turin, or of course Within Temptation's a good example of that. Though they're kind of not so much into the full on metal as much as they cross into metal occasionally. And Tarj does more full on metal.
Specifically, Britney Spears. Christina Aguilera.
Oh my gosh.
Hanson was all girls, right?
I think so. They even bought their way to victory.
That was mostly just Zach, though.
I remember being corrected on that song. That was so funny.
Can you name a band with a female metal singer?
Huh?
That was Vitus's question.
Can I name a band with a female metal singer? Yeah, Nightwish. Nightwish, and I can actually name 2 of the 3 female metal singers they've had. I can't name the second one because she was trash. That's exceedingly mean.
Jesus Christ, you're off point today. When you haven't been insulting something, you've just been entirely silent. I don't think I like this.
Anyways, I'm trying to think any others. Well, no, OTEP is OTEP metal, or are they considered? I think they're considered metal. So OTEP would be. I'm like 90% sure that they're metal.
Anything with super, super loud guitars is going to be considered metal, though. Like, because for some reason, that's what dictates female metal.
OTEP is an American female metal band. Oh, it's an American metal band with a female lead singer.
Yeah, not that it was a female metal band, but
and her name is OTEP. So literally, it's just her plus her people. So her name's OTEP Shemaya, which you have to say that's a brilliant fucking last name, Shemaya. Shemaya. Does Nightwish play power metal? Like that's like the metal with a smile on it. That would be more
Nightwish is symphonic metal.
Yeah, I can't argue that at all. It is symphonic metal.
I mean, when they tour with a full pit orchestra, I think that's normally going to count as a symphonic metal band.
Is there anything wrong with symphonic metal?
Not at all.
I'll say if you're throwing some shade, I'm ready to go down. I'm ready to go down.
I just think that the ones who like take themselves super duper seriously, and also they are distinctly symphonic metal. But like you can't even really argue it. It's on their Wikipedia page.
No, I know this.
But
I know this. I'm not going to argue.
But the just the ones that find themselves important enough to not use playback and have like 110 people in their band at all times, that's where they get a little insane, and that's where it becomes a joke.
They themselves became a joke after Tarsh left. They've just started getting better since they got their new female singer.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tarsh was so good, and when they tried to replace her, they tried to get someone with a strong voice to be able to fully replace her vocally, and they fell flat. And now the person that they've got has a much stronger voice, has a much wider range, is much more knowledgeable in singing. So this new person is definitely 10, 15 times better than the second singer they had. I wouldn't put her...
Are you talking about Annette Olsen?
I think so. I know that person that they had for their second one, it's not that she was bad, it's just when compared to the other two, she's... Yeah, Annette was the one who was just... She wasn't...
Come out in yellow dresses.
That was Tarsh.
Oh, so she came out in yellow dresses.
Floor's who they have currently.
I don't know because I don't know this band too well.
I mainly know their stuff that they did with Tarsh.
I just know them from the Fishmaster.
Symphonic metal. Symphonies' metal is awesome when done well. I think Nightwish does it well, mainly if you listen to the older stuff. The newer stuff is... I'm very opinionated, and I'm going to say that I'm not a huge fan of the newer stuff. Okay, I'm going to go ahead.
Opinionated?
You're just an ass today.
You both are today, but I have a reason for that.
Uh-huh.
I'm like really burnt out because yesterday I was up for like 24 hours.
Ew.
I had 4 hours of sleep, woke up at 9, worked, and then hung out with my aunt like all day until I went to bed at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. So it wasn't quite 24 hours. But I did saw a tree into pieces in the middle of that, so I'll count that as extra labor.
Okay then.
Yeah, it was a bad day. Or
See,
not really bad, it was just very eventful.
and see, I slept for like 3 hours, then stayed up with Allie all day, and then recorded the Time War DLC just before and edited it just before bed. So yesterday was kind of uneventful because I just kind of sat around and just did nothing.
Give an example of newer stuff from Nightwish.
Fudge. Hold on, I will go ahead and link it into the I'll link some newer stuff from Nightwish. Mind you, they have some good stuff in their newer stuff. I really like the Islander.
Or the Islander. Why is it that whenever you make comments, I can make it through without getting silent, but then if I make a comment, all of a sudden it becomes super awkward?
I like making things awkward with you, honey.
Oh, thank you, babe.
What was
By the
this
way,
one?
this is going to be a power bomb situation tonight. Ba-dum-dum.
So have you heard Nightwish's older stuff, Vidus? Here's the question. Mind you, I really think the one they've got currently, Floor, is got really strong. So I'm not going to say that their current new stuff is bad. I'm just going to say the stuff in between Tarj and Floor was very rough.
Are you ready?
Islander is from 10 years old. Oh yeah, that was after Tarj and before. Holy cow, Islander's really that old? I knew Tarj has been away from the band for a while, but wow.
Think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better?
No, the Islanders, the official video for the Islander, while it was off the 2007 album, they didn't actually make a video for it until a couple years ago. So they re-recorded it.
That's what you think, little girl.
Anyways, it's the male singer in that one as for that whole song, so it's nothing too major. That was off Dark Passions Play, I think. Yeah, that was off Dark Passions Play, which same one that had Bye Bye Beautiful, which is a fantastic song, and Amaranth, which is a good song. I am a massive fan of them, but I don't listen to. I listen to mostly their old stuff. Kind of fall into that weird thing of making that gothic claim of oh, their older stuff was better.
It's not a gothic claim.
Oh, it's a major joke amongst the goth community because of some of the gothic bands that just become trash after a few albums. I know that happens with everyone, but
that's a music thing, just as a thing.
I'll give you that.
I didn't know Foo Fighters were goth.
No, Weezer was goth.
Well, no, Weezer's not goth because their older stuff is objectively better. It's not an opinion base. Look at their recent sales.
Oh. Anyways, didn't know that this was going to go all musical. I feel like I'm kind of out of my normal comfort zone.
You're out of your comfort zone? Do you want me to tell you why Weezer's albums have ranged basically from great to terrible to great all of a sudden? Seriously, just all of a sudden?
You can try and explain it.
Okay, let's explain it this way. If you want me to explain it, I can do it in a concise way. the first two Weezer albums were the Blue Album and Pinkerton. They were done basically on merits. They had a lot of help with the first one by Rick Rubin. No, not Rick Rubin. Is it Rick Rubin? No. A guy named Rick. They had a lot of help from the first one. The second one was done basically by themselves. And it didn't sell too well. And everyone like really liked it except for Rolling Stone, who commented about Rivers not being good. So then they went on a hiatus in 1998, I believe. 7, 8. I don't know the dates too well. 1997 or 8. And then in 1999, they reformed and they recorded a test recording of Valoria by the Pixies. And upon that, they were a band again. And they had a new bassist because they let the old one go. They recorded the Green Album after Rivers was initially told that he was not writing poppy enough songs, so they wrote an entire album with a bunch of trash they had sitting around basically, and delivered the entire album terribly, and it was squashed to shit. And then Maladroit, they all pulled the fans for it. They all pulled the fans for the track listing, and then didn't follow what they said, and it wound up not being a very well received album. Make Believe is their most well received album, but the entire album is bad, just objectively bad. They recorded 100 songs as tests, and then released 12 songs that had nothing to do with those songs. The Red Album was very ambitious. Rivers was told that his stuff that all the songs on the album weren't good, so he went ahead and ditched them, or like threw those on as bonus tracks, and put 4 new songs in its way. And it didn't sell well either because they kept following the grid. So Rivers wrote an entire pop album that was nothing but collaborations called Gratitude, and it was terrible. And then Hurley was them going back to form, and it was terrible. Then finally they released Everything Will Be Alright in the End and the White Album, which are both solid albums, and you should listen to them. And they have the Black Album coming out in 2017. Woo.
Okay. They seem to have somewhat of a history. Why did they name so many of their albums just Colors?
Well, to be entirely fair, we don't 100% know. The first album wasn't necessarily Color. It was just called Weezer. You know, it was just a debut.
Yeah.
So they had Weezer, but then the Green Album was also called Weezer. So now we differentiate them by colors. So then the Red Album was released just as an homage to that, and now the White Album's an homage to all that, and the Black Album's coming out.
See, that's what it is. It's just like one of those, okay.
It's an in-joke. You know, the opposite of Gratitude. Which was actually a concept that came from Rainn Wilson from The Office. It was one of the things he would walk around saying. I would go more in depth, but I could tell you were falling so super far out of it that you just started posting links everywhere.
No, he asked for it. He asked for something, so I went ahead and linked it. That was all. I was listening mostly. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I caught every single thing you said.
Like, seriously, the last 5 albums, I didn't even explain anything. I just said they existed.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's where it was kind of one of those, oh, okay, that's a lot of just colors.
Colors are the most discernible thing in the world. You want to talk colors? I'll talk about colors. My favorite color.
Thanks. You're so helpful.
I mean, check out this one. This one's CMYK. But I do have, like, I do actually have another topic if we want to talk about it.
Hey, I'm always game for topics.
It talks about death.
Yeah.
It's not okay. So this is something that happened. It was reported that it happened a day ago. A 7-month-old baby in Belgium, and there's a reason why I decided to pick this one. A 7-month-old baby in Belgium died because the parents put him on alternative diet. Yes, the 2 vegetarians in the room. Someone was dumb enough to put this child on a quinoa milk diet instead of a cow's milk diet. So the 7-month-old baby just weighed 9 pounds while they were feeding him. A 9-pound 7-month-old. Bear in mind. Despite the baby gasping for air the days leading to its death, the court heard that his parents never thought to seek medical attention. The autopsy showed that he was dehydrated and his stomach was completely empty.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So, this is a hell of a dark topic to follow all this stuff up with.
I know, and I'm just sitting here, I'm listening to it, and it's just like that makes me. Oh.
But the baby's name was Lucas, and of course, I'm super sorry to hear of the baby's passing, but these parents are just retarded. They're just complete idiots. Let's see, is there any more else about this? Oh, the parents determined their own diagnosis that their child was gluten intolerant and had a lactose allergy, and that's why they were giving him quinoa milk and never found out if it was okay. So this is just one of those things where, I don't know. Oh, Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains picked an alternative diet for his dog, and everyone thought he was stupid. Well,
but he stopped.
No, they gave the dog away. They didn't stop.
Well, no, if you listen to the thing, he stopped. They tried another one.
Sorry, I don't have 3,000 hours to dedicate to a stream where one side says, I don't care.
That was a terrible stream, and I was so depressed with how Bering handled it.
But he says they stopped, but both the reports that everyone has come up with from just the stuff that he was initially saying in the first place and his girlfriend, wife, whatever, have said that they had to get rid of the dog because he did not want to stop giving the dog the alternative diet despite the fact that it was becoming malnourished and underweight. So Vegan Gains is still just as guilty because he, despite the fact the dog was seriously losing its life, he still wanted to continue. So then you have this pack of hippies who had their son and decided to do this crap.
This is...
and the unfortunate thing is, this is something that's not being, brought up anywhere. You have your vegan and vegetarian circles who... Oh, Vitus has an update for you.
Yeah, all the stuff with Tarj is amazing. I'm not the biggest fan of everything after her when it comes to that band. That's kind of why I sent you one of my favorite songs with Tarj in it, so you can see what I would consider their high point as opposed to their low point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Fizz, I'm threatening you with with this sword by itching my head with it. But no, what it all comes down to is parents, don't give your kids an alternative diet without doctors' approval.
Yeah.
Because this is just straight up ridiculous. Earlier this month, nutrition and medicine experts found that gluten-free diets may do more harm than good. And I guess obviously seeing a 9-pound 7-month-old die is probably a good supporter of that statement.
Funny thing about like alternative diets and stuff like that and children. So, hold on, where is it? It may be flipped, and if so, I'm sorry. But so my daughter is fully aware of the fact I'm vegetarian. She will periodically ask me questions about it or make statements about it. In fact, today she actually asked me why I don't eat meat, and I had to explain the fact I chose not to, and it's not that I can't, I just choose not to, and all of this stuff, and the whole fact that, you know, it's all right that she eats it. I don't care.
Right.
But she did this thing for my dad, which it was a whole bunch of things that, you know, it was a bunch of questions, and she had to answer them. And one of them was what was my favorite food? Vegetables, because Dad is a vegetarian.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. My favorite thing to do at home is playing on my laptop, because my laptop gets used 2 days a week. I know that she knew what I was talking about, but yeah, it's a really cute little thing. Just reading through it is adorable when you realize that that's a 5-year-old's perspective on the world.
A very bright 5-year-old's perspective on the world.
Oh yeah,
because most 5-year-olds don't draw the conclusion that someone is a vegetarian.
When my dad is at work, what do they do? They stack up things for stocking. Yeah, it's a brilliant thing. It's cute. Just there's a little life thing right there. Here, if you, I'm not sure how well you can read everything, but that's even her writing up here.
Vegetarian, first of all. I love. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. This is the amazing stuff that my daughter just comes home with. There was one of these for Kara like a week or so ago.
Oh, and that portrait of you is funny too.
Oh yeah, it's a great portrait.
That should be your Twitter profile picture.
I might do that one day.
Or make it one day whenever she's just like doing something if Facebook's still a thing. Make it her profile picture.
But like mind you, I also find it funny that ever since she found out I was a vegetarian, I don't eat meat, she will purposefully go out of her way to add meat to meals she would not have normally eaten meat in, and she will eat meat just in spite of me.
She must think it's funny.
Oh, that girl's a freaking troll.
Like, there's comedy in the fact that you don't eat meat, so I'm just going to eat all the meat in front of you.
Oh, that little girl is a troll. She is. There's nothing else about it. She is a freaking troll. She always has been. And it's the most adorable thing ever, because of how hardcore she will troll me, and she'll troll other people. It's like, and like grandma will look at it and be like, oh, she doesn't know how to do this. And it's like, oh no, she does. When you're playing a multiplayer game and she knows you have to go over here, and she runs the other way to lock the camera down so you can't go anywhere. No, it's not that she doesn't know what she's doing. She's laughing because you can't make any progress and you're getting frustrated.
Your daughter might be evil.
Look at her mom.
Oh, that was mean. And it turns out today she started listening to the podcast. Uh-oh.
Oh, I still maintain it would be terrible if, you know, if Jen were to.
We'll find out. I guarantee you we'll find out.
Oh yeah, we'll find out one way or the other by taking the check my privilege test. Oh my gosh, you can join them on Steam. They have a Steam group. No. No. I need to close that page.
It's me without a beard, or with part of one. All the non-important parts. It makes me a neck beard.
Oh, poor Vidus didn't like OTEP because the song's build-up was actually the whole song. I didn't get distortion guitars. That's painful, you know. I don't like distortion guitars. Not when it's overused.
How do you overuse a distorted guitar?
Easily. By overusing it.
Is that why you don't like Weezer? Because they actually have decent sounding distorted guitars?
Yes.
You can never overuse a distorted guitar.
That's your opinion. I don't know. I have different tastes in music than some people. Okay, I can.
Ain't that the truth?
I will always agree with that. I'm never going to argue that. You know this.
That's true. It's just that your opinion's wrong, just as normal.
Sit and spin.
Okay.
When you hit the elbow, the ride is done.
Look, I'm just saying. Actually, wait, I won't even defend that. I don't even know what having too many distorted guitars could even sound like. I mean, unless you're talking about entirely buzzsaw style guitars.
I don't know. Jay has some real music. Oh no. Oh no. Where's myself so I can send this to myself? The benefit of having two Facebooks is the whole fact that you can just pop between the two and send yourself messages from one computer to the other.
It's Slipknot.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, it's a song for you. This is brutal. Man, if this was a few years ago, I would not listen to this. But I dig this.
Okay.
I guess you don't.
I think I'm good.
But you like Maximum the Hormone. They did What's Up People.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
That's the Death Note opening. Now you're just contradicting yourself.
No, I was saying on the Slipknot thing, I think I'm good.
I thought it was good. I support your music. Vidus.
I stand by the whole fact that everybody has their own taste.
I stand by the fact that your taste is wrong. I'm gonna keep saying this because I know it.
Jay, I like listening to that kind of music, and you want to give me the new Paramore. Yeah, so trying to improve your taste.
Oh, that's mean. Here's some good metal. I'll put this in the thing too. This has now become silent music reviews.
Silent music reviews.
Because we're sitting here listening to these songs and we can't even make statements about them other than, yeah, this is pretty bad, this is pretty good. And we can't play the audio because it's copyrighted.
Yeah.
This one's probably okay for me though. The one I sent.
Oh, that reminds me of one I do need to share with Vidus. You want to talk about one of my favorite just random bands to listen to. I don't even listen to them that often. But when I listen to them, oh, come on. Why can't I find my... That's a good song, but that's not my favorite one.
I'll just sit here and be silent.
There it is.
If anyone's tuning in, listen to the Dying Fetus Grotesque Impalement Radio Disney version.
There you go, Vidus. There you go. There's a really good song for you. I can jam to that. This song that I just shared is my jam.
The reason why I share that with you, Vidus, is because even though it's bad, like it's objectively bad, it's hilarious. It's a very silly interpretation of a song.
Forget where the music starts in this one.
And the fake E-drums really make it better.
The fake E-drums.
Oh. Well, you can either strive for realism or you can do this one where it's the most obvious MIDI possible.
Love that's like 30 seconds in the music actually starts on the song. It's also a short song. It's Murder Dolls, okay?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's my favorite I do like White Wedding, but that is one of my favorite Murder Doll songs in general, just because it's so... I used to listen to this on my way to work and on my way home from work every single day. Oh, so I accidentally taught my daughter the thumbs up, and so now she runs up to people and just does this.
She laughed. Or is she dying?
She's probably doing both.
Well, I heard her choking.
No, she's got something with her allergies is causing her to cough a lot.
Okay.
And that's all. It's allergies. I love how I post my song and Vidus says nothing. He's probably just listening to it still.
How about that new Fozzy song?
Fozzy?
Fozzy. Chris Jericho's band for the last decade and a half.
Oh, I don't listen to them.
Oh, that's a shame. Their first album is nothing but covers, but all of those covers are good. And the new song is pretty good, even though the camera angles are hilarious because it's almost a meme generator. The music video is filmed entirely in fast motion. So everything is like super duper hyper fast. And the song's okay.
I feel sorry for anyone who comes in during the chat now just because of the shit that I just said.
What?
The chat. Explaining that song. Explaining that Murder Dolls song. Because it's an upbeat song about necrophilia.
What was that blood?
Nothing.
What was that blood?
What's the song Amy was saying?
You don't want to know. Just go listen to some Steam Powered Giraffes on your MP3 player.
Oh, that's bad.
She listened.
Why is there a butt on the TV?
Mind you, I like a lot of songs for their lyrical content over their sound. So if the lyrics...
It lagged over on my side and just heard you say lyrical cunt. Sorry.
Okay.
I like songs for the lyrical content too. That's part of the reason why me and Roger don't see eye to eye so often.
Oh, because he's more into the music over the lyrics?
If it doesn't have squealing guitars to solos for 20 minutes, it's not good.
Oh. Oh, so he's like a Van Halen fan?
He's a big fan of Ted Nugent.
Well, okay. I don't have anything for that. I'm just gonna go listen to some Kiss instead.
He also hates Kiss. But then again, so do I. So that's not really saying anything.
I only like a handful of their songs.
Like, speaking of bands that are objectively bad, like, they had to re-record all their live albums because they didn't sound good enough to put out.
Kiss is a band that I enjoy a handful of their songs. I'm not going to say that. If I were to buy one of their CDs, it would be like what happened when I bought a Journey CD. I bought Journey's Greatest Hits CDs for a CD for one song and then found out there was one other song on that I liked. There's 2 songs on that entire Greatest Hits CD that I like. I can live without the rest.
But Journey has at least 3 good songs.
Hold on, I need to pull up what the Greatest Hits album has on it so I can actually name them off.
This has been one terrible podcast. This podcast has had enough content in it that could probably qualify as a Watch Mojo countdown.
Ouch.
Except Watch Mojo countdowns are like 7 minutes long, and this has been almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, track 2 and 3. Track 2 and 3 are, what, in my opinion, the only 2 good ones on the entire album. Don't Stop Believing and Wheels in the Sky.
Ew. Hold on. I need to look that up and see if I need to scold you.
You can scold me all you want. It's my taste. You should name this podcast We Listen to Music, but you can't hear it because we get striked.
Yeah, listen with us, fans. Everyone will be able to listen with a delay. Journey's Greatest Hits. I'm listening to Kiss right now. I'm hating
I'm sorry.
it.
Kiss has some good songs. Detroit
You
Rock
don't
City.
like Any Way You Want It? Or Separate Ways?
Any Way You Want It's okay, but preferably not. And Separate Ways, I actually don't know.
Tonight, no, 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 no. True love will desert you. Now we are in our separate ways.
Anyone like Japan metal? Yes.
I love Japanese metal.
Oh, it can be insane. They can have some insane.
Now, are we talking about baby metal, Japan metal?
Oh, there is the question. I want to give Lazrpo
Or-
more good metal, a good metal since he likes metal. Oh, fine. I'll go listen to I'll go listen to my girly pop songs while you boys listen to you know.
Yeah, you listen to baby metal and we'll listen to some of the brutal stuff. Baby metal. It's like if Puffy Amiyumi got a hold of a royalty-free metal soundtrack.
Oh, I love Puppy Amiyumi.
But I'm not wrong.
No, you're not. Well, I just linked a Lady Baby song.
See, the thing is, when it comes to metal, I do focus a lot more on like 80s style metal. Lady Baby? What the hell?
Yes, they're the one that has the cross-dressing guy. They have the guy with the full beard and long, and then his hair's in pigtails, and he's wearing like this. He's wearing these cute outfits. He's going around with these two girls, and so they've got their high octave voice for singing, and then they'll flip over to him for his deep screaming, and yet they're both. Yeah, it's great. I love it because it's so stupid.
Jay, I actually don't think that I have ever made this statement before, but I think you're actually losing it. And I didn't know you had anything to lose.
I thought you'd have seen this man before.
No.
I really thought you've seen them before with some of the weird shit you've sent me.
No. I have not.
It's so great. Because especially when he's dancing with them, he's got the stupid grin and he's dancing, and it just looks so wrong. Just look up any Lady Baby song, and it's always great because these girls are trying to be so awesome, and he's just being so.
I'll say what I said before. You really like bands that have very odd gimmicks to them.
Yes, I do. The solo part with the metal is awesome.
I don't think I like that. I really don't think I do.
This is just perfect because it's so stupid, which is why I love it so much.
I actually don't know what to.
You don't know what to say about them at all, do you?
No. Actually, I don't. Okay, so what are we talking about now?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for introducing some stupid stuff to you. Going on a beautiful realm of just insanity.
The only thing that I found good of it is that it suggested me a mashup of two different wrestling songs, which oddly enough they go together very well. I'm glad it suggested that to me. That's like the only good thing. Because right now I'm listening to Shinsuke and Nakamura's theme mixed with Christian's theme. It's good. Okay, there's even more. Now there's more metal to be had. Proper Japan metal. The Gazette. Live. A lot of live.
I think
I really think that Vitus and David would be really good, like friends.
Probably. I don't know. See, I don't know. Some of this stuff just kind of goes outside of my normal zone of listening. And thank you for. I do love the fact that you love to continually point out the fact of how many bands I listen to that have some weird gimmick to them.
I can't think of too many that don't. Actually, that's why I say that, because you do have a lot of gimmickly strong bands.
Bowling for Soup doesn't have a gimmick.
That's one.
Katy Perry,
Katy Perry
OTEP,
does have a gimmick.
OTEP, Nightwish.
Katy Perry's gimmick is that she's trying to be the American Barbie doll, and that just stopped.
Shadows really doesn't have a gimmick. They're just a goth band.
That's enough of a gimmick to be a gimmick. We should show 100 moms the band Shadows and see their opinions on them.
Oh my gosh.
Specifically the song that you tried to show me when Roger was there.
I see. I would never use that song as a statement of how good they are. If you want a good,
He was gonna pop.
if you want a good Shadows song, that would be one that I would throw into the good category. This one was one of their number ones. In fact, this is the one that got number one twice.
Where's that one Maximum the Hormone song? Or am I not gonna be able to find it now that's been multiple years?
404 not found.
Yeah, good job.
Listening to that song.
Oh wow! Somehow I did that wrong. Try that.
Cool. It's the only song that's available on their official YouTube. Hey Vitus, here's some alternative metal. You won't like the intro, but the intro's funny because
this
of what
isn't-
it leads to.
I was like, what I played wasn't metal at all. I do know that know that my favorite. I just like the alternative genres mostly because I like everything that's considered alternative, really.
Well, here's alternative metal for you.
I mean, you think about like dark wave and stuff like that, which is high. Or
I had a friend who was a dark wave. I had a friend who was a dark wave like musician, where all he did was create foghorn sounds and add drum beat to them. It was entertaining. So I may not know what dark wave is.
On Overdrive.
if you want to listen to Overdrive, it's on your MP3 player.
She does have a favorite song.
Yes, she does. If you bring me your tablet, I can play it for you, but you gotta take it in your room. Yes, she does have a favorite song.
All
That's
the songs are my favorite.
Everything about your daughter is cute.
All the songs are the
Like-
thing.
Everything she does.
But no, I do listen to a few gimmicky bands, but I don't listen. Not everything I listen to is gimmicky. But I can concede to the fact I do listen to a lot of gimmicky bands.
I mean, can we consider Nightwish a gimmick because they are a meme, or they were at one point?
You see the
It's
colors?
not pop.
Look at the
That
colors.
song's not considered pop. It's called it's dark wave dance music.
I know
It's
like
gothic
that.
dance music. It's not pop. What?
Sorry, I just love the fact that Viz's reaction was, "This is pop."
But it's not.
Kind of nice, not really for me. It's kind of pop.
I don't know. The working room.
All right. Hold on. Come Come on, get paused. All right. Come on. If I'm doing tech for a freaking child.
For a freaking child.
There we go. All right. Run into your room and then hit that button to hit play.
I do have to find it funny when videos produced.
Shadows isn't pop. Pop is Katy Perry. I can agree. And see, I have an appreciation for some pop music. I don't like pop in general, but I do like some pop artists.
I just think it's funny with how the music video is produced. Throughout the entire one segment, there's nothing but like drums and a synth bass, and like synth lead going on.
Yeah,
and it just cuts to the violin player just going. It's like, what?
Pop is twerking in a music video. You know, I'd like to see Rogue twerk at least once.
Actually, it's both violinists just randomly tearing it up on that violin with no violin going on.
Yeah, Rogue has some weird ways of mixing his songs.
Well, it wasn't the song. It was the music video.
Well, that too.
How much longer is this podcast going to go for?
I don't know. I wasn't sure when you wanted to wrap this up. This has been kind of fun talking music, but that's kind of what we've devolved into, is just talking music.
How did I find what stuff? The Maximum the Hormone? Because if that's the case, my friend Dustin is a Death Note fan, and he really liked the band, so I looked them up. And I don't know it. That was during their last album section. Well, this album section, they've just been like posting a bunch of like random stuff. And bear in mind, I say this album section, I don't think they've released a new album in like 6 years, because this is from 2011. Well, if it's fun, then why not?
Mm-hmm. What? Oh, what we're doing, the whole music talk. Yeah. It's fun, but why, well, if it's fun, why not go ahead and just keep doing it? I don't know.
Why not just keep doing it?
It is fun. I do enjoy talking music, even if I do sometimes fall to the side of, oh, that's just objectively bad.
What?
Sorry. Instead of using a capture card, instead of using the system's way of recording gameplay, instead of doing anything else, recording the gameplay using a camera to record your TV screen to get the gameplay and the audio that way, and then uploading that to YouTube.
Well, that happens.
I know it does. And when that's all your channel is, why?
Well, you need to start somewhere. I mean, that's my first Let's Play was that. And no, not the one on Sticky Treason.
Oh.
If you go to my old Laser Pointer channel, it's still up there.
See, I'm trying to think if I have any other. What? Oh, I got to hear this. Hold on. I'm going to share this. This looks like it could be potentially good.
You mean like the Fall Out Boy song?
Better, hopefully. This is a cover of the Power Rangers theme song doing bagpipe metal. So you've got the drums, the guitars, and a bagpipe doing it.
Not another gimmick. Oh, wait.
Ass. That's actually... That's amazing. That's freaking good. That's all I can say is this is objectively good.
Objective, no. Objective means that there is nothing flawed with it.
Could probably have done a better video.
And not made the song at all.
Hey,
I don't like it. I don't get the purpose of bagpipe metal.
I don't like Power Rangers, but this sounds awesome. Well, Power Rangers, even if you don't like Power Rangers itself, the theme song is freaking amazing.
Yeah, no one can... Like, no one seems to dislike the theme song. It's a pretty solid song.
Oh, yeah, they did an amazing job. And every remix I've ever heard of it's almost always been good. It's just this is the most interesting way I've ever heard someone remix it or, cover it. It'd be nice to have lyrics over it, someone singing it instead of just doing this, but then you tune out some of the bagpipe, and the bagpipe is freaking...
Yeah, see, that's my only issue, like, really with it, is that it is just a constant droning balloon being pulled. You know how you squeak balloons?
Yeah. I really, really wish they had the lyrics over it, but I'm not sure how that would sound covering up the bagpipe with it.
Well, what you do is you get a high-profile singer to sing over the parts with lyrics, and then give like a bagpipe solo in the middle, so that way they don't. It's not just a constant squealing bagpipe. You know, have
the bagpipe here is replacing the lead guitar, because if you listen to the original version.
Well, yeah, that's why you have it do the lead guitar part and not the vocals too. I mean, because the fact that it's just constantly droning in the same like octave, it's a little much for me.
See, I don't know. I get a kick out of like the entire point behind most of my taste in music is entirely derived from the stuff either people would show me or the stuff I was watching. Because like I'm a Bowling for Soup fan because I was watching Knights of the Zodiac back in the 90s whenever they used I Ran as the theme song, and they put down in the bottom like a music video, I Ran, Bowling for Soup, this, blah, blah, blah. So that's how I knew who they were and knew to look them up. I listened to Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Eminem, and NSYNC all because they were shown to me. Shine Down because that CD was given to me. When it comes to a lot of the music I listen to, it's always been like here, or theme songs. Theme songs tend to be a major thing.
Oh, well, yeah, theme songs.
If you do good theme songs for a show I'm watching, I'm very liable to look you up. And it just so happens Bowling for Soup did great theme song for,
Phineas
like 3 shows? Phineas and Ferb. Knights of the Zodiac back in the 90s. Who else?
Every Chuck E. Cheese anything.
That's because Jarrett has the license to do. Well, is there voices the mouse now?
Does that mean that any like live like video like recording, like any live video recording of like in a Chuck E. Cheese is just like a hidden Bowling for Soup demo? Or no, what if you listen to an entire album and it just so happens to be nothing but stuff you'd hear in a Chuck E. Cheese, different lyrics?
I just want to know how with some of the outrageous stuff they've had on their albums, how they've gotten to be some very kid-friendly stuff, like Phineas and Ferb.
Well, to be fair, our first lady posed nude in multiple photo sessions, and she's the first lady. So, we're America. This is something that happens.
We don't elect the first lady. I'm sorry, Mr. President. You're gonna have to leave your wife out because she posed nude.
You're gonna have to get a divorce to become the president.
Oh fuck. Oh, that is one thing that we can cap end this on. It'll deviate away from music, but we can cap this on that. So let me see if I can pull the story up really quick. because it had to do with Trump. Apparently, he gave in a meeting with with the Russian advisors or whatever, potentially could have given away some very. I guess it was potentially could have given away some very damaging secrets that could cause some issues. And now it's being argued that no, he didn't, and that yes, he did, no, he didn't, blah blah.
If it has to be argued, then more than likely they were.
Yeah. Like, oh no, this was all. You would link that song and taunt me with it. I don't want to pay $99 for the license just so I can use it. Don't. That's mean. That's mean.
What? Oh, the Forest song?
Yes.
You know, I've heard that song in so many different videos now that you've used it.
Of course.
I mean, it's something comedic because it just pops up at random times.
It's such a beautiful song for just straight instrumentals.
Straight instrumentals?
Yeah. Amazing, right?
I think you mean an instrumental. Because an instrumental is a form of music.
But yeah, so he leaked classified information to the Russians, and now they're trying to figure out. And so then people were trying to figure out if they could impeach him for that, and then it was kind of pointed out he's the president. He decides what is and isn't confidential, so he can say that it wasn't confidential.
Mm-hmm.
And so technically he can leak anything he wants, and it's not treason because he's the president. And it's just kind of funny that he would do this like right around the same time of getting rid of the FBI director and all this other stuff. And it's like,
yeah,
I don't know how I feel about any of this.
Well, welcome. See, we didn't have to worry about this for quite a few years because we were just, we were just coasting on our president's not doing anything outlandish. And now we're realizing just how crazy a president can be.
Yeah. Which is
crazy.
Yeah. So. Oh, played that song to try and comfort me after playing all those other ones, since I don't necessarily agree with everyone's taste in music. Okay.
I think the music is heartbreaking. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I listen to some stuff that you guys listening to. I just don't listen to it all.
Oh, that's why it's used in everything.
Why?
PewDiePie's used it.
When did he use it?
I don't know. I just went through. I was going through different videos of things, and I found a metal remix of the song. And it specifically says, Forced Metalize Alexander Monk PewDiePie transition song. So first of all, I'm going to make the joke before you. Apparently, PewDiePie is trans. Also, apparently this is a transitional theme they use.
Okay, then.
PewDiePie was the reason I found out about this song, and thus the reason it's Pewds themed. Pretty cool and catchy song. So sorry to tell you, you've been using a PewDiePie song this entire time.
No! How could I? I've been ripping off the great and powerful Felix.
Yeah.
I feel
Felix
so
Snickers.
terrible. Felix Nifkers. Been ripping off Felix Nifkers for years. Someone, please save me.
I'll shave you.
Somebody save me.
Remember, Jesus shaves. But he still has a beard. Smirk. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up because now it's getting super lengthy with nothing going on.
Yeah. No, we're gonna probably go ahead and wrap this. I'm gonna leave that. I want that mat out of the living room.
Yeah, because you want Matt Hardy put into your living room.
No. But no, that's gonna be the last song I'm gonna share with the great and powerful Vidus right now, and it's White Rabbit by Egypt Central. It's a song I think you might actually like.
Ew, a cover?
No, no, no! Stop! Oh, that's not even that.
I liked it back when Jefferson Airplane did it first.
Okay. Fuck yeah, Jay. There we go. Apparently I finally scored. Allie, stop killing yourself.
Oh, he wants me to link the Metal Pube song.
Yep. All right. So...
Pubic region.
So thank you all so much for watching and tuning into this podcast. If you like this, I don't know why. Anyways, if you like this podcast, make sure to hit that like button. Leave it, always a good thing. You can check me more of my shit out if you go to YouTube.
Graceful.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You can look ArticJay up on YouTube, ArticJay, ArticJay. Yeah. My link's in the description. You can also find me on Twitter with the same link or with the same username. And if you want to find any of my other socials, you can find them on either between Twitter or YouTube. YouTube should have all of them. So yeah.
And my name is ArticTalk and I make this stroke, okay? Hello everybody, my name is the Lazrpo and you can find me at the YouTube and the Twitter here how. You can find me on the YouTube from youtube.com/Lazrpo. That's LAZRPO, not laser poops. Also, you can find me on Twitter through the method of typing in this www.twitter.com/StickyTreason. That's STICKY_TREASON. And I hope you will find me entertaining. If not, then die.
All right. Well, anyways, this has been the 3 Nerd Podcast. You can find our Twitter at 3NerdCast. And stop it. And as always, it's been a blast. You all have fun. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.